CG. The Medina District Court has charged Daniel Owusu-Kranting, the prime suspect in the murder of investigative journalist Ahmed Suale, with abetment and murder after prosecution filed new charges against the accused persons. The police prosecution, led by Chief Inspector Nanefua Bampo, told the court that Daniel Kranting led two other alleged culprits, currently alleged, to the home of Ahmed Suale, where he was eventually shot and killed by unknown assailants. Ahmed Suale was shot and killed by these men near his family home in Medina on January 16, 2019. A member of the Tiger IPI group, he had collaborated with the BBC on an investigative report that exposed corruption in African football, which is believed to have made him a target. His murder drew widespread international attention and condemnation, highlighting the risks faced by investigative journalists in this country. The police prosecution, led by Chief Inspector Nanefua Bampo, told the court that Daniel Kranting led two alleged culprits currently at large to the home of Ahmed Suale. Lord Edwasare is our court correspondent following the story closely. Lord, good afternoon. What else can you report about the story? New charges for Daniel.
Indeed, Kenny. So in court today, a police prosecution led by Chief Inspector Ifra Bamfra told the court that they were withdrawing their initial charge sheet and then substituting with what we read, which is abetment to commit crime, to which murder and then murder. Now, he indicated that from the investigations, it came to light that two other persons, alleged culprits, were involved and were sent to the home of the deceased Ahmed Suale by the accused person, Daniel Owusu-Kranting. Now, they again noted that somewhere in 2019, after Daniel reportedly left the shores of the country to the UK, upon return, he disguised himself using the NIA card of another person to register his SIM card, and later on the police accosted him in that matter. Now, his lawyer, led by Sophie Esel Hackman, pleaded with the court to grant him bail, indicating that he had been in police custody since March 12, and pray that the court will grant him bail, again stressing that it's only the court that can give him the justice and save him from the powers of the police, looking at what he's been suffering or going through while in their custody. But after listening to both arguments, just the presiding judge on the matter, Susan Yakote, denied the bail application and then remanded him again. This is the second time he's been remanded since he appeared in court to reappear on April 17th.
What are you learning about the whereabouts of Daniel at this time?
Well, Daniel has been sent to police custody, like where he was remanded to the last time. We understand that he's remanded again.
We lost you there a little bit. Perhaps you can reiterate that point. But while you do that, how does counsel for Daniel respond to these charges?
So the charges, after the charges were read to Daniel, his plea, of course, wasn't taken because it was taken at this level. The stance that his lawyer has taken since the case began is that these charges should not hold. He said that there's nothing in them, so that really hasn't changed in that matter. The only difference here is that he's been praying to the court for his client to be granted bail, but the police also have been opposing, indicating or insisting that they are still going on with their investigations, especially with the fact that just within the last few weeks or so, there's been an update that two other persons were sent to the home, allegedly by Daniel Kranting, to the home of Ahmed Suale shortly afterwards, and then found out. Something that also came out in court by the prosecution was that when the pictures of Ahmed Suale was shared with the member of parliament, former member of parliament for Asin Central, Kenya, Japan, he admitted, and then he indicated that the prosecution indicated that Ahmed Suale confronted Daniel Kranting via WhatsApp chat. And so these things have been coming out. So as the days go on, we'll see what else the police will be bringing out by way of the investigations as the case unfolds.
I see. We'll leave it here. Thank you so much for talking to us. Lord Edu Asare there from the Medina District Court. We'll turn attention